While coronavirus spreads around the world, people are turning to governments and leaders for comfort and instructions on how to stay healthy during this pandemic. The sweep of COVID-19 is unprecedented, and anxiety about the unknown is affecting nearly every aspect of everyday life. Donald Trump first responded to the news of the coronavirus by claiming things were, quote, going to be just fine. As McKay Coppins of The Atlantic quipped about Trump's initial response to the virus, quote, pay no attention to the fake news fear-mongering about the coronavirus. It's all political hype. Things are going great.
This is their new hoax.
Coppins also cited the alarmingly inaccurate information coming from the White House about COVID-19 by offering his own corrections, writing, no, the virus has not been contained in America. No, testing is not available to anybody who wants it. No, people shouldn't go to work if they're sick. Over the course of just 1 week, Trump's narrative around COVID-19 has drastically shifted. He swung from saying that the virus was almost disappearing from America to declaring a state of emergency 2 days later and unlocking $50 billion of government funding to provide aid as the crisis grows. While President Trump is getting heat for how he's handling COVID-19, First Lady Melania Trump is also experiencing online criticism for her reaction to the virus. On March 11th, Melania Trump took to Twitter to share an update about COVID-19, writing, our great country is fighting hard against the coronavirus. This nation is strong and ready, and we will overcome. Please take action to prevent further spread. Melania also added the website for Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. While this was all fine and good, people on Twitter called out the First Lady for her delay in responding to COVID-19. One Twitter user wrote, where was this weeks ago? All I heard was blaming Democrats. Testing is needed, and we are behind the 8 ball. The blame rests squarely on Trump. Another person called out Trump through Melania, pointing out the slow response from the White House in general by asking, why is Donald Trump implementing a 30-day European travel ban now? Coronavirus is already here. He should have taken this seriously weeks ago. A lot of people on Twitter are asking Melania to use her influence to get more access to testing. One person tweeted, if you care at all about the well-being of the people your husband serves, then tell him we need more testing for the virus. 8 tests conducted by CDC in 1 day is not enough. We need accurate testing. Be your best and do what is right. Demand COVID-19 test be made available now. Melania Trump's delayed response to COVID-19 isn't the only thing the First Lady is getting flack for online these days. On March 7th, well into the virus outbreak, she tweeted updates about a tennis pavilion being built at the White House. First, she wrote, I am excited to share the progress of the tennis pavilion at White House. Thank you to the talented team for their hard work and dedication. She then followed it up with a second tweet that had a tinge of sass. I encourage everyone who chooses to be negative and question my work at the White House to take time and contribute something good and productive in their own communities. As you can imagine, Melania is getting called out for how supposedly tone-deaf her tennis pavilion updates seemed in light of what's been happening in the world. One person responded, it's Monday, March 9, 2020. Coronavirus rises as Dow plummets. More states declare state of emergency. What will you tweet about today? Best facials? Your next taxpayer-funded overseas trip? Maybe Fall Couture 2020. You forget you work for the American people. Another person added, it's hard to top tennis courts. People will die because your husband is lying about the coronavirus and failing to hire competent people. Start there.
It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.